Despite your club's situation where the playoffs are concerned, would you have expected a bit more pushback in a game like this tonight, especially with the long losing streak at home happening?
Well, that is a factor, but I really looked at the situation we were put in with the goaltender. You know, when you have a young guy that steps in and is going to play his first full start in the NHL, I would have expected more from our group from a protection standpoint against the hockey club that we played tonight in the Flyers. And we know that they're a big, strong team, and I would really was anticipating more of a pushback from that standpoint to make sure that UC had an opportunity to shine.
On any level, does it concern you that your captain seemed to turn down a challenge from Scott Hartnell to fight, but he'll go after a young guy like Braden Shed?
I don't know if that's really I don't see it as that cut and dried out there on the ice. I think in situations where challenges are either invited or met or declined, I think at times of the game it's important that certain things get straightened out. If there's a cheap shot here, a cheap shot there, I don't know if I would read it that he turned down Scott Hartnell. Unless Scott Hartnell said that he did. Scott Hartnell, from my view, turned down Mike Brown. So.
At this point, you put in the work, and you're not really seeing the results in some other areas.
Well, it's obviously disappointing, and the conversation we had with the players after the game is based upon, there's not a lot we can say. We've said everything we can say, and then that you're really looking to the inner self of the individuals to say, hey, how can we continue to allow this to happen? And as a coach, you try to go back to the template that you try to create, and we're playing nowhere near what we need to accomplish as far as neutralize defensive zone coverage, power play, especially. It's like everything has gone sideways on us, and it's kind of like everybody's scratching their head, and then all of a sudden individuals, and you can see that where individuals start to try to do things as an individual or as by themselves that just complicate it. It's like a snowball running down a hill. It starts to get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, and that's what happened.
Is there anything positive that you take away from the use of performance at all?
Well, I think again, he's going to remember his first start in the NHL. Is it a positive that he got a start in the NHL? Yes. Was it a positive that we allowed the number of opportunities or the classic opportunities or the grade A opportunities for him? No. But he did get a start in the NHL, and we know that the next one will be better than this one.
Do you at all think about changing your approach over the next few days if you see the same kind of results continue, maybe different kind of systems?
Well, I was thinking of reverse psychology. And I don't know if we got some psychology majors in here to help me. But, you always think, what are you doing? And you're questioning, maybe I should switch the approach, but in my history and my coaching career and playing career, it always went back to that if you can defend, usually you give yourself a chance. If your specialty teams can give you a chance in the games and win that special teams game within the game, usually you have a chance to win the hockey game. Those are the things that turn the game or turn the tide of the game in your favor. But we didn't give ourselves a chance with the number of turnovers we committed in the hockey game. It's unacceptable.
What's the situation with Jonas? Is it anything serious?
No, you guys all saw it. I didn't see it in the warm-up. I saw it on the replay, and obviously the wrist shot came in from Clark MacArthur and just found a funny spot with no protection, but he was walking, and hopefully with some treatment he'll be able to practice tomorrow, and we'll make a decision based upon that. If he doesn't practice tomorrow, we'll have somebody else fill in, and then we'll have to have a player available to us come Saturday.
Would he have been available to come back into this game, or how would you deal with that?
Well, I was looking at a couple of coaches that possibly could put the gear on, but I wasn't one of them, so as the head coach, I don't have to put it on. We have Scott Gordon, that was a former goaltender, but I don't think that we were checking with the league on what the criteria is from their standpoint to who is going to go in the net. But we thought about it, but I wouldn't say that we had any plan in place.
You didn't have a beer league guy? You didn't have a season for league.
I heard there's a couple guys in this room that play in that league, so I don't know if that was true or not.
Anybody else?
All right.